reading. Sonia is not there? Anjali, Sonia is not there? Is she there or not?
No, ma'am.
Why?
No, ma'am.
Where is she?
Then we go to market.
She has gone to the market. Didn't she know there is a class today? Didn't she know there is a class today?
Then she goes to doctor's
For what?
doctor's store, and from where she go to market.
She went to the doctor's store. For what? Isn't she fine? She's not well? Is she not well? Somebody else has also come. Let's see. Himanshu. Okay. Come on, Harshal.
Good evening.
Good evening. Why didn't you join the class today? Science class, Himanshu? Why didn't you join the science class today?
Ma'am, net problem, or I was not feeling well.
You are still not well. Take care, take care. God
Miss,
bless
so
you.
in this month there are only digit chances.
There are what chances?
Miss, of disease.
Of disease. Everybody is falling ill. That's right.
Miss, I have sneezing.
You also have a cold?
Yes, Miss, and cough.
Okay. Chalo.
Miss, cough is very dangerous.
Very dangerous. Why is it very dangerous? Why? Why do you think cough is dangerous? It is not dangerous. It is very irritating. It drains you out. Means it makes you very weak. Okay? Chalo, let's start with the reading. Come on. Harshal, so let me give you the turn. So after Harshal, it is Sanjana, then Anjali, then Himanshu, then Nirmala. Okay? Come on. Start reading, Harshal. And while Harshal is reading, everybody is going to listen properly and try to understand. जो भी हर्षल पढ़ रहा है वो सब ध्यान से सुनेंगे और उसको समझने की कोशिश करेंगे. अगर तो प्रॉब्लम होती है कुछ समझने में तो you can raise your hand and ask me a question. Okay, unmute yourself and ask me a question. And I want you, whoever wants can turn on their video. Okay? Come on, Harshal, now read. Start reading.
Yes, ma'am. Yawning. What makes us yawn? Yawning is something that we cannot control. Even in the mother's womb, 11-week-old babies have been observed to yawn.
Wait. Even in the mother's womb, it is not womb, it is womb. What is it? Womb. What do we mean by womb? What does womb mean? Tell me, Harshal.
Miss, I don't know.
Okay. What
This
does...
is the stomach.
Yes, womb is the stomach of the mother where the baby grows. Womb. W-O-M-B. The place inside the stomach where the baby grows.
Yes.
What do we mean by yawn? Yawning. What does yawning mean?
वासी लेना.
हाँ, कैसे बोलेंगे? To take a big breath when feeling
Tired.
sleepy.
Tired.
sleepy or tired also. Okay. So have you understood what you read? What makes us yawn? Read it again and tell me what you have understood.
What makes us even in the mother's womb, 11-week-old babies have been observed to yawn.
So what does it say?
Means there is saying that what makes you yawn. Then yawning is a thing which we cannot control. And when we are even in the mother's womb, we are 11-week-old babies have been observed to yawn. Means in mother womb also the babies have been yawn.
There also people have observed them to yawn. So how many, for how many weeks are babies in the womb?
For 11.
For 9 months. 9 months means how many weeks? Let's do some maths here. One month has 4 weeks. So 9 months will have 36 weeks. So after 11 weeks the babies have been observed to. So from 11 to 36 weeks they have been observed to
9
yawn.
multiplied by 4 is equal to 36.
Yes, absolutely right. Okay. Now next, Sanjana, understood? Your turn. Read. Sanjana, read it.
But why do we do it?
But why? No, ऐसे बोलेंगे. But why? Sanjana, bete. Read it properly. Read this as a question. But why do we do it? हाँ, पढ़ो. Read it again. Read.
But why do we do it?
Why do we do it? फिर से बोलो.
Why do we do it?
You कहाँ है? बेटे इसको पढ़ो. ध्यान से. जल्दी कोई नहीं है. आराम से पढ़ो. हाँ.
But why do we do it?
हाँ. But why do we do it? ऐसे बोलो. बोलो. But why do we do it? बोलो.
But why do we do it?
हाँ. It नहीं करना होता है. It बस. But why do we do it? अब पढ़ो आगे.
When popular
Popular. पढ़ो.
Ma'am, explosion.
Explore. देखो easy है. Explanation. TION क्या होता है? शन. तो EXX PLA play. Explanation. पढ़ो. Explanation. जल्दी नहीं है. आराम से पढ़ो. Explanation. हाँ. फिर से पढ़ो. Explanation. हाँ.
For any
Yawning. बोलो yawning. हाँ.
Yawning is that a person man we tried.
मैं नहीं है. MAY क्या होता है? May
we tried or
ये क्या है? BOR bored. Very good. But why do we do it? हम ये क्यों करते हैं yawn? One popular explanation. Popular का क्या meaning होता है? Popular का क्या meaning होता है? Something that is known to everybody or someone who is known to everybody is popular. तो हम जो आम तौर पे एक्सप्लेनेशन लोग देते हैं, एक्सप्लेनेशन मतलब क्यों कर रहे हैं हम यॉन. फॉर यॉर्निंग इज दैट अ पर्सन मे बी टायर्ड और बोर्ड. वो थका हुआ या बोर हो गया हो तो वो यॉन करता है. समथिंग विच वी कैन नॉट कंट्रोल. आगे पढ़ो. रीड संजना. Although many, why भी है ना बेटे? Many, हाँ.
Many life.
Believe का क्या मतलब होता है?
Believe this.
Believe का मतलब क्या होता है? Although many believe, what is believe? Believe होता है. लिखो यहाँ पे वर्ड्स. पॉपुलर. पॉपुलर को हम बोल सकते हैं नोन. एक्सप्लेनेशन का मीनिंग मालूम है ना? अब हम बोल रहे हैं बिलीव. बिलीव. बोलो इस वर्ड को फिर से संजना. बिलीव मीन्स टू
भरोसा.
think something is true. कि कोई बात पक्की है.
भरोसा also, no?
हाँ, in Hindi, but if you have to write in English, then to think something is true. So many believe. Although many believe. Although मतलब हालांकि. Many believe this. पढ़ो संजना. Although many believe, क्या believe करते हैं? This to be true. पढ़ो ना बेटे. संजना, नेटवर्क प्रॉब्लम. आपको तो सबसे ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट है रीड करना. आप रीड नहीं करोगे तो आप सीखोगे नहीं इंग्लिश ढंग से. आप नेटवर्क प्रॉब्लम बोल के और छोड़ दोगे, गलत बात. यू हैव टू रीड. मैं अभी बैठी हूं, इतना पेशेंटली आपको समझा रही हूं. यू शुड टेक दिस अपॉर्चुनिटी टू लर्न. ट्राई टू रीड एज मच एज पॉसिबल. चलो अंजलि, यू स्टार्ट आगे. अभी तक तो नहीं थी नेटवर्क प्रॉब्लम. लगा चलो 2 सेंटेंस पढ़ के छुट्टी. रीड.
Although many believe this to be true, it cannot explain why athletes yawn because event
because है ये.
before an event, or why dogs yawn before an attack.
So what did you understand? कि one explanation is that a person may be tired, but although many believe this to be true, it cannot explain why athletes yawn before an event or why dogs yawn before an attack. तो कैसे पढ़ेंगे इसको पूरे को अगर हमने पढ़ा? But why do we do it? One popular explanation for yawning is that a person may be tired or bored. Although many believe this to be true, it cannot explain why athletes yawn before an event or why dogs yawn before an attack. Huh. But did you understand what you have read, Anjali?
What is meant by athletes?
Athletes are sports persons. Athletes. sports persons, people who run mainly. Otherwise, people who play games. He's a badminton. Those are called players. Sports persons are athletes. Basically, the ones who participate in athletics, like in sports like running. In running also there are different types of running. Then high jump. These are all athletics. High jump, long jump. Okay? Gymnastics.
Relay.
हाँ, relay races
Relay,
basically running. Relay race में running होता है 100 meters.
Throw.
हाँ, javelin throw, shot put, etc. Okay? So people who participate in these events are called athletes. Anything else? Anjali, what were you asking? Anjali was also asking something. Anjali? Arey yaar. No? Okay. Now, did you understand this? So explain it. Did you understand this page? Explain it. Quickly, Anjali. Then we have to move ahead. Himanshu is the... Bolo, explain it.
One popular explain the
Explanation.
is the person who is yawning is tired or bored.
So,
And the other believe is
other believe नहीं, although many believe. Although many believe मतलब हालांकि बहुत सारे इस चीज को बिलीव करते हैं कि कोई टायर्ड होगा या बोर्ड होगा, पर इट कैन नॉट एक्सप्लेन व्हाई एथलीट्स यॉन बिफोर एन इवेंट. उनका इवेंट होता है, उससे पहले एथलीट्स को उबासी आती है, अब दे यॉन समटाइम्स. या डॉग इज अबाउट टू अटैक somebody and it yawns. So nobody is able to explain why that happens. Because athletes ने तो दौड़ना है. They are not tired. They are not bored. They have to run. They are all full of energy that time. Dogs, if they have to attack someone, they are full of energy. So no tiredness, no getting bored. But still they yawn. So nobody has been able to explain it. Understood? Give me a thumbs up, guys, if you've understood.
yes, ma'am.
Okay. Sanjana and Himanshu have not understood?
Yes, ma'am, we understood.
Okay. Chalo, now it's your turn. Chalo, Himanshu, now it's your turn. Read.
Yes, ma'am. It is said that yawning is caused by a lack of oxygen and excess carbon dioxide. A good example of this is when we yawn in groups. We yawn because we are competing.
बेटे कौन
for
फुल
air.
स्टॉप कॉमा का ध्यान रखेगा? A good example of this is when we yawn in groups. Full stop है, वहां पे रुकेंगे, फिर आगे. पढ़ो.
Ma'am, from starting.
Yes, and make sure you take the right pauses.
Okay. It is said that yawning is caused by a lack of oxygen and excess carbon dioxide. A good example of this is when we yawn in groups. We yawn because we are competing for air.
Very good. Is there anything that you didn't understand?
Now, what is meaning of competing?
Competing for air. Compete करना. Competition होता है आपके स्कूल में? उस कंपटीशन का क्या मतलब होता है? कॉम्पीट करना. टू ट्राई to prove yourself better than others. So when you are competing, अब यहाँ पे हम normally क्या होता है? There's a painting competition, there's a dance competition, there are so many things. But in this case, what are we competing for? What are we competing for? Tell me.
Air.
For air, which means there are many people who are wanting to, in a big room, there are too many people and everybody is trying to breathe, take the same amount of air inside. So there is a lack of oxygen. Everybody is breathing out the carbon dioxide, but oxygen is only that much limited. So because of lack of oxygen क्या होता है? Lack का क्या मतलब होता है? What does lack mean?
Too much.
No, lack means less. So lack of oxygen being less, and carbon dioxide excess of carbon dioxide. Excess means more.
More. Too much.
Too much. So in a room there is too much of carbon dioxide but less of oxygen. That is why people yawn. They are competing for air. Okay. Now next, Nirmala.
Yes, ma'am.
Read.
Others even believe that we yawn to
एक
cool
तो सब
our brains
बच्चे.
off.
When you
Cool brains.
wait. Everybody, just the underlined word. Read this word, Nirmala. Read it.
Believe.
Believe. फिर से बोलो.
Ma'am, believe.
Believe नहीं बोलना है. B का BE बोलना है. BE क्या होता है? What is this word?
Disbelieve.
हाँ, believe. Yukti, repeat this word. Read this word, just this word.
Believe.
Okay, Anjali, read this word. Anjali, read this word. Read. Believe. Very good. सब गलत पढ़ते हैं जब तेजी में पढ़ रहे होते हैं. हिमांशु, read this word.
Ma'am, believe.
Very good. Sanjana, can you read? Try reading this word.
Ma'am, believe.
Believe. Very good. Okay, now Nirmala, continue.
Ma'am, from the start.
Yes.
Others even believe that we yawn to cool our brains off. Cool brains allow us to think more carefully.
Read. Yes, Nirmala, why have you muted yourself? आपका mute हो गया. Mute हो गया. हाँ, अब पढ़ो फिर से.
Others even believe.
फिर से
Others
believe
even
कर दिया. फिर से believe कर दिया. Believe. Read again.
Others even believe that we yawn to cool our brains off.
आगे.
Cool brains allow us to think more clearly, so yawning is said to help us become more alert.
Become more alert. Others even believe that we yawn to cool our brains off. Cool our brains off का क्या meaning है? Nirmala? What does cool our brains off mean? बोलो क्या मतलब होगा उसका? Who can answer this? Okay, yes. Answer, Anjali. Cool our brains off.
मैम अपने दिमाग को ठंडे करने के लिए.
ओके ठीक है, तो बिल्कुल शांत होने के लिए. ओके हाँ. सो अब आगे क्या मतलब है निर्मला? सो व्हाट डज दिस पेज एक्चुअली एक्सप्लेन? निर्मला, योर टर्न बेटे.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, it is saying that others even believe that yawning is to cool our brains off.
And what happens if we cool our brains off?
Ma'am, it allow us to think more clean and
clearly,
so
more clearly. जब हमारा दिमाग शांत होता है, कूल होते हैं, जब हम कूल होते हैं, वी आर नॉट थिंकिंग अबाउट टू मेनी थिंग्स. सो इफ वी यॉन, क्या ब्रेक मिलता है? अगर हमारे थॉट्स बहुत सारे आ रहे हो दिमाग में, इफ वी यॉन इट स्टॉप्स, सो इट बिकम्स कूल एंड वी बिकम मोर अलर्ट. इट हेल्प्स अस टू थिंक क्लियरली. हम सोचते हैं, अच्छे से सोच पाते हैं एंड वी बिकम मोर अलर्ट. ओके? Anything that you don't understand in this? Anybody? Chalo, let's move ahead. Yukti's turn. Okay, now we've come to the questions. Good. So let's see.
Why?
Okay. Yukti, read the question.
Yes, ma'am. What is the fact about yawning?
Read the answers and tell me the answer.
It is something we cannot control.
It is a kahan pe hai isme? Where is the a here? Why did you say it is a something?
It is something we cannot control. It is something only humans do. It is a result of boredom. It happens after birth.
So which is a fact? You weren't there. It happens before birth also. Even in the womb, we saw that 11-week-old child in the womb, inside the mother's stomach, yawns. So which is a fact among this? Is it something that only humans do, Yukti?
Ma'am, animals also want.
Yes, they also
yawn.
Yeah, they also yawn. So this is not true.
So not.
It happens after birth. This is also not true. Okay.
No, ma'am. Ma'am, boredom means
Boredom. To get bored. When you are not finding something interesting, so you are feeling bored. Boredom. Not feeling interested in anything. Interested. So, or you are not feeling happy, or you are not excited, or you are not alert, then you are bored. When you say, ma'am, I am feeling, how are you saying, ma'am, this chapter is very boring? Why do you find it boring? Because you are not feeling interested in the chapter. If you are feeling interested, then you will not find it boring. Once you understood the chapter, then you didn't find it boring, right? So this boredom is from there only. Boredom is the noun. Boring is the adverb. Chapter is boring. or it's the adjective. Chapter, it is describing. So boring is adjective, boredom is the noun. Okay? Okay, now tell me the answer. Tell me the answer quickly. Which is the right answer? Others can also tell me.
Miss, you can tell.
Tell.
Miss, first one.
Okay, good. It is something that we cannot control. Okay? We cannot say it is a result of boredom, although in the first, when we started, it did say that normally people believe, popularly known fact is that they have, people feel tired or bored. But nobody has been able to say then why athletes yawn before running or why dogs yawn before attacking. So it is not a result of boredom. Next question. After Yukti, whose turn is it?
Miss, my only.
Okay.
Which is the following?
Which
might
of
make
the,
us
bete,
yawn?
read the questions also properly.
Which of the following might make us yawn?
Read all the options.
Yes, Miss. Reading a book. Being in a
Being nahi,
crowded
being.
being in a crowded Miss, reading a book.
Third one.
Being around plants.
This is not being. There is an ing
Miss,
here.
being
Around.
around plants.
So reading a book makes you yawn maybe. Why will reading a book make you yawn? If you are not interested in that book, then. Right? But when we read this, who is going to give me the answer of this question?
Miss, being in a crowded room.
So being in a crowded room. Why? Why?
Miss, because being around plants, we don't feel bored, we feel fresh. And reading a book, when we read our interesting book, we don't feel yawning. And when we read a bored book, we feel yawning. And then the two options are wrong, then the B option is right.
Why is being in a crowded room, why does it make us yawn? That answer was given there. Who can answer this? You can raise your hands. Why being in a crowded room makes us yawn? Yes, Nirmala?
Ma'am, because we have to compete for air.
Miss,
Because
to hear
we
all
have-
noise.
Not noise, because we have to compete for oxygen.
For air.
For oxygen. There is too much of carbon dioxide and oxygen intake is reduced, so we feel tired. If we have less oxygen, we feel very tired and we feel like sleeping. That is why we yawn in a crowded room. Okay? Because there is less oxygen. Lack of oxygen and excess of carbon dioxide. Abhi to we read this. Okay? Understood everyone? Give me a thumbs up if you've understood. Otherwise a thumbs down. I can explain again. Okay. Chalo, next. After Nirmala, Nirmala nahi, abhi Harshal ke baad, whose turn is it? Sanjana. Sanjana is left.
Anjali, now because Sanjana is...
Okay, so Anjali. Anjali, your turn. Come on, next question. रासिक आपने ज्वाइन किया है? Read.
What does the involuntary mean?
Involuntary. So, involuntary and voluntary. wait, let me explain these two words to you. Then you have to give me the answer. Voluntary होता है some.
But this is in our book.
Oh.
Voluntary muscles and involuntary.
हाँ, exactly. But what are voluntary muscles then?
This one.
Something which we can control, something in our control is voluntary. Like our muscles of the hand are in our control. We know we have to move the hand from here to here, in our control. There are some muscles which are not voluntary, which are involuntary, like the lungs muscle. We are automatically breathing in, the heart muscles. Something not in our control is involuntary. Okay?
And my brain also.
Haan. So that is involuntary. Now, understood, Anjali?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now read this and tell. Read this. Read all the words, read all the options, read the question, and then tell me the answer.
Expected,
Hmm.
unexpected,
Hmm.
within control,
Hmm.
uncontrollable.
Hmm. So,
Max D1.
which one?
Max D.
Very good. Involuntary means uncontrollable. Like yawning is uncontrollable. It is involuntary. We don't even know that we are going to yawn, and then suddenly we feel like yawning. So it is uncontrollable. It is an involuntary activity. Good. Next, किसकी टर्न है? हिमांशु. Read.
Yes, ma'am. Which of the following may be a benefit of yawning? It warns us of possible attacks by dogs. It provides us with the carbon dioxide we need. It cools our brain. It balances the amount of oxygen and carbon dioxide.
So what do you think is a benefit of yawning? जो अभी हमने पढ़ा पहले की का लेसन, उसमें से क्या लगता है आपको बेनिफिट ऑफ yawning क्या हो सकता है? Does it provide us the carbon dioxide we need? Does it
Miss, I can tell.
Wait.
Then it provides us carbon dioxide we need.
Does it?
Or it warns us of possible attack by dogs.
Does it?
Yes.
Miss, I can tell, please.
Okay, tell.
Yes, Miss, it cools our brains.
Does it?
Yes, ma'am.
Does it warn us of possible attacks by dogs also?
No, ma'am, it cools our brains.
Does it cool our brain?
Yes, ma'am.
Did it say that?
Yes, miss.
Yes, it did. So let's
Yes,
see.
miss.
Yeah, but I feel it also warns us of possible attacks by dogs, right?
You're right. The answer is letter
Cools
C.
our
It cools
brains.
Our brains.
So we become, so imagine, think about it. Now, why do athletes yawn? So that their mind becomes,
Because their brains get cool.
and they become alert. And their mind becomes clear, and then they can run fast because they are more alert.
And ma'am, they will know where you have to stop and where you have to
How much they have to run, how fast they should be running. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Next. Whose turn is it? Himanshu, समझ आया? ऑक्सीजन नहीं देता है यौन करना। यौन हम करते हैं अगर हमारा ऑक्सीजन कम होता है, कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड ज्यादा हो, तब हम यौन करते हैं। मगर यौन करने से ऑक्सीजन अंदर नहीं जाता है ज्यादा। यौन करने से ब्रेन थोड़ा कूल होता है, हम अलर्ट हो जाते हैं, फिर और अलर्ट होते हैं। जैसे अगर हमें बहुत क्राउडेड रूम में है और हमें बहुत वो लग रहा है, हमने यौन किया, माइंड थोड़ा कूल होएगा तो हम क्या सोचेंगे, मैं इधर क्यों हूं, बाहर निकलता हूं, तो मैं बाहर निकल जाऊंगा। यू विल बिकम मोर अलर्ट टू व्हाट योर बॉडी नीड्स। ओके, समझ आया हिमांशु? हिमांशु, डिड यू अंडरस्टैंड? इज ही देयर और नॉट?
Yes, ma'am.
ओके, चलो नेक्स्ट। Whose turn is it? Nirmala.
Fine. According to the section, oh no, according to the selection, what is most likely to happen after we yawn?
हाँ, एक मिनट। According to the, पढ़ो ये word। Selection नहीं बोलेंगे, selection। आराम से पढ़ो, फिर से बोलो।
Selection.
हाँ,
Selection.
हाँ, very good. What are the options? Read them.
We will become more alert. We will be less tired. We will be less sleepy. We will be calmer.
Calmer मतलब peaceful हो जाएंगे. It will cool our brain. But उससे क्या होगा? What is likely to happen? What is the answer?
A.
We will become more alert. Good. नेक्स्ट, who's done? रासिक, आपने ये पूरा पढ़ा नहीं है, पर चलो आपकी रीडिंग की प्रैक्टिस हो जाएगी। पढ़ो। Read it.
In the selection, how is the word complete used? Compete
का मतलब होता है किसी से वो करना। क्या बोलते हैं हिंदी में, क्या बोलते हैं कंपटीशन को, compete करने को? भाग लेना नहीं, किसी से आगे निकलने की कोशिश करना। तो compete कर रहे हो तुम। कंपटीशन में जब आप बैठते हो तो तुम भाग इसलिए किस लिए लेते हो भाग, कि हम फर्स्ट आए, बाकी सबसे अच्छा करें, बेहतर करें। हाउ इज द वर्ड compete used in the phrase? आगे पढ़ो। Competing for air. क्राउडेड कमरा होता है तो उसमें हम सब कॉम्पीट कर रहे होते हैं टू गेट मोर एयर, क्योंकि ऑक्सीजन उतना ही होता है, कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड ज्यादा हो रहा होता है, इतने सारे लोग होते हैं, तो सब कोशिश कर रहे होते हैं कि ज्यादा ऑक्सीजन मेरे अंदर जाए, हवा मेरे अंदर जाए। फर्स्ट पढ़ो, ऑप्शंस क्या क्या है? पढ़ो। स्ट्रगलिंग
to take in some air.
Arguing
About breathing.
Battling
it out for oxygen. Reaching
to breathe बेटे, BREATHE, breathe। हाँ, एक मिनट रुको। स्ट्रगलिंग, कौन बताएगा मेरे को स्ट्रगलिंग का क्या मीनिंग है? स्ट्रगलिंग टू टेक इन सम मोर एयर। स्ट्रगलिंग का क्या मतलब है? हु विल टेल मी द मीनिंग?
I'm trying hard.
Very good. Struggle. To struggle means to try hard. Battling. Who will tell me what battling means?
I'm class.
Fighting. Huh.
Yes.
Okay. Then what is the other word? Arguing. Argue करने का क्या मतलब होता है? Arguing. Arguing means, who can tell me what arguing means? Yes.
Debate. Debating.
Okay. Harshal, what do you want to say? Arguing.
No, ma'am.
Debating only?
No, miss, not anything.
Not anything. Discussing heatedly. Debating बोल सकते हैं sort of, पर argue करना है कि जब बहस करना. Heatedly मतलब बहुत aggressively. बहस जैसे होती है ना, बहस करना. ओके. अब बताओ इसका क्या मतलब क्या होगा? कुछ भी थोड़ा भी समझ के, अब मैंने सारे बता दिए. स्ट्रगलिंग टू टेक इन मतलब कॉम्पीटिंग फॉर एयर की मतलब सब कोशिश कर रहे हैं कि थोड़ी हवा अंदर जाए. दूसरा, सब आपस में बहस कर रहे हैं, ब्रीदिंग ऐसे होनी चाहिए वैसे होनी चाहिए. बैटलिंग इट आउट फॉर ऑक्सीजन मतलब सब लड़ाई झगड़ा कर रहे हैं कि मुझे ऑक्सीजन दो, मुझे ऑक्सीजन दो. रेसिंग टू ब्रीद मोर एयर, सब दौड़ लगा रहे हैं कि और हवा अंदर आए. इनमें से कौन सा ट्रू होगा रासिक? हाँ, फर्स्ट वाला. वेरी गुड, गुड बॉय. फर्स्ट वाला, गुड. चलो नेक्स्ट. हर्षल, योर टर्न.
Ma'am, when is my turn?
Oh, it was your turn, Yukti. After that, it was Harshal, Rasik's turn. You do it. This question 7 is yours.
Which of the following shows evidence that yawning is competing for air? The passenger in an elevator yawned. Several people yawned.
ठीक से पढ़ो. You have to
The
read it.
passenger in an elevator yawned. Several people yawned while picnicking at an open field. 2 people yawned inside a room with air conditioning.
Which shows evidence? Evidence means what?
Proof.
Proof. Very good. Evidence is proof. हाँ. So बताओ, which one is the right answer? Which is the proof that yawning is competing for air?
Several people yawned while picnicking at an open field.
Sir, अरे in an open field. Competing for air थोड़ी ना होगा in an open field. Which is the smallest place where people are competing for air?
Then 2 people yawned inside a room with air conditioning.
Air conditioning. What does that mean? There is an air conditioner running and there are only 2 people inside the room. Elevator. What is an elevator?
This elevator means a lift.
Yes.
So we can go upside down.
Yeah. Passengers in an upside down, नहीं, up and down. Upside down means reverse, ulta होना. The passengers in an elevator yawn. So which one should be?
Actually, I have joined late, so I don't know, ma'am.
Okay, that doesn't matter. This was not in that passage. You have to think about it. This is common sense question. Who can answer? Which is the?
Yes, I can tell.
Oh, anybody can say.
The passengers in an elevator yawned.
Okay, let's see. What does Harshal have to say?
Miss B1.
B.
No, miss. C1.
C1. Okay. Himanshu.
Ma'am, C.
C. Okay. Rasik. What do you think? Nirmala, what do you think?
C1.
Everybody is saying C1. Which is the smallest place among all these?
No, miss. Mine is wrong. A.
right.
Why is A right? Tell me that now.
Ma'am, because elevator space is very small
Yes,
and so much passengers are there, so we can't be.
yes. ये समझ आया सबको? And everybody said C, 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 C. Chalo, next after you, it's again Harshal's turn.
No, Miss Rasik.
Rasik has already done.
Okay, Miss.
Hmm.
Which of the following is the best response when we see a person, animal yawn?
Hmm.
Chance.
Read the options. Read. This is
Has
reading
the-
practice
Has
also.
the person eat a food item that is a good source of energy? Charge the topic.
Charge?
Of
Charge.
change the topic of conversation to a more interesting one.
Hmm. So which is the best response?
A1.
Huh?
A.
Okay. Everybody can give me an answer. Unmute yourself and give me an answer to this one. These are all common sense questions.
Charge the topic of conversation.
B wala.
B wala. Okay. Yukti? Himanshu? Nirmala? Anjali? Tell me quickly. बोलो
Then B.
B.
Then B.
Okay. Harshal,
Miss, I have tell no my answer.
what did you say? A.
A.
Okay. And what about you, Yukti?
Ma'am, A.
A. Okay. Nirmala? Nirmala, what should the answer be? Tell me, Nirmala, A or B?
B.
B. Okay. So Nirmala, Himanshu and Anjali are saying B. Harshal, Yukti and Rasik, you also said A.
B.
B. Okay. So Rasik is also saying B. So only Harshal and Yukti are saying A. Okay. Harshal and Yukti, tell me why A.
Miss, because chance the topic of conversation to a more interesting one. Miss, when we
Change. When we feel bored, the first sentence of this thing was that more popularly people feel that when they are feeling bored or tired, right? If you give them food to eat, they will not stop. They will feel more sleepy because the body will now need energy to digest the food.
Yes, ma'am. Then A only.
No. Then change the topic of conversation. Make it interesting. They will feel interested. They will become alert. I feel that is the answer. Of course. No? Oh, there are two more options. Chalo, think about other options also. Tell me. Turn on an electric fan. Read the complete question now, Harshal. Read. Harshal. Where is Harshal gone? Run away from being attacked. Isn't Harshal there? No. Okay, whose turn is it after that? Anjali. हाँ. पढ़ो. जल्दी से. Now, does your answer change? Anybody's answer changes now.
Turn on an
Electric fan.
fan
or source of ventilation. Run away to avoid being attacked. अब बताओ क्या आंसर होना चाहिए? निर्मला, रासिक, हिमांशु.
मेरा तो बी है.
ओके, हिमांशु.
Ma'am,
Is it still B or is it C? Anjali?
ma'am, B.
Okay. Nirmala? Anjali?
Ma'am, B.
B. Okay, let's see.
You're right. The answer is letter C. Turn on.
Now tell me why. अभी तो हमने इतने डिटेल में किया कि अगर ऑक्सीजन अंदर कम जा रहा हो तो यौन करता है इंसान. तो अगर आप ऑक्सीजन का इनपुट बढ़ाओगे तो अपने आप ही यौनिंग कम हो जाएगी. अभी तो पढ़ा था हमने, राइट?
Yes, ma'am.
हाँ, फिर क्यों नहीं ध्यान आता है? ओके, सो नाउ
Source of ventilation.
we've done this. Now इसके बाद there is another story. Can you? Ventilation means to open the windows and let fresh air come in. Increase the ventilation. Okay? Okay, now there is another topic here, laughter.
Yes, ma'am.
Will you all go through it yourself, do the questions and answers and send to me? But nahin, question and answers se to baat nahi banegi. But I want you all to go through it. Read it out aloud. Last time I had asked all of you to record and send. Only Anjali and Sonia had sent. Nobody else sent me the recording. Send me the recording of the previous class and also the recording of this laughter. Everybody read it out aloud and send me a recording. Okay?